Hi guys, welcome to TCM News, and this is our brief for the closing bell of July 7th. As you can see clearly on the chart, the S&P lost 0.75%. We traded lower pretty much all day, very slow. I mean, there were a couple of bursts of sales, uh, but basically the reversal came late in the day after 2:30, and you can see clearly this triple bottom reversal on the 5-minute S&P. 617, 85, sorry, 87 are the lows of the day, and from there to the VWAP where we closed, we saved or shaved off 0.5%. So instead of closing down 1.25, the markets closed down only 0.75. So still not a great accomplishment from the markets, but way off lows. If we're looking at individual stocks, and I'm going to go to this list in a bit, one that really stands out is Tesla. I mean, if we're looking at the reasons why the markets are down today, obviously amongst the big names, one stands out. We have Taiwan Semiconductor down 0.4, Alibaba down more than 2%, Oracle down more than 2%, but really one that stands out is Tesla. However, if we look at the price action in Tesla, it's basically where it started, actually above where it started the trading day. So not only that nobody got panicked over this renewed feud between Trump and Elon Musk over the new America business that now Elon Musk is getting behind. So the party is, in its first stages. Investors didn't like it, shaved like 7% of his value, and you can see the result. I mean, we're basically above the opening bell in Tesla. So Tesla lost on a gap, but intraday nothing happened for 6.5 hours. So it tells the story. Maybe this event is already priced in, unless it escalates. And if you look at the price action, you see that we moved, I don't want to say 90% of the time sideways today in Tesla, but terrible price action for intraday traders. Obviously not a good day for investors in Tesla as well. Nothing interesting. On the positive side, in the big names, we have one stock that really stood out. Palantir up 3.5% and closed at the highs of the day. Normally we don't like to follow the big names when the markets are moving actually lower, and this is what happened today with the Qs, with the QQQ and the S&P 500. But Palantir had some intrinsic strength, and now if we look at the daily chart of Palantir, hold on a second guys, you can see the daily chart. It went actually last week it was at all-time highs, pulled back with a big day sell of let's call it back to all-time highs probably in a couple of days in Palantir. So overall, the only one stock, at least on my watch list, of a big name that ended up substantially over the 1% tag. Walmart was up 1%, and Nike barely positive. Most of the other stocks were pretty much in line with the S&P 500. Now let's talk about the real price action as we move into the designated lists. Okay, so if we move into the designated list, trade idea, as you can see, based on the stock price above $10, intraday change over 4%, volume over 4 million shares, and percentage range over 4%. A lot of stocks, way above what we normally would expect on a day like today. So those numbers need to go to let's put it this way, to trim down. So 16 stocks, that's too much, okay? And if we go to the loser screen, short screen, we have only 14. Although some of them are substantial loser. Having said that, we already know to our previous recap that some of them were not shortable, which is shameful. We will have the list of the big three winners or losers coming up later on today. So if we're looking at again at major losers, cannot see even one important name in there. We have some Bitcoin names: Mara, Riot, BTDR. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, not even one important name on the long side. Talking about important names. Okay, so back in business, Sunrun, which was very, very strong, if you remember, guys, on Thursday, continues its move up. CRCL, but even on this list, which is 15 matches, Oklo is a volatile energy stock, but it's not or Unity. Those are not household names in the, at least in our names, in our view as U.S. traders, and some of us obviously investors. The power list. This is the most important list to us, where we stay constant. We don't move anything. I mean, this is 5 million shares, price above $10, and the intraday range above 10%. We have 16 matches. Out of those 16 matches, probably the biggest winners and losers will come from this list. Although, like I said before, hanging on only to one list is a mistake, because again, this list takes a lot of time to populate, and you can see RGTI coming back in the list. Rocket Lab, obviously, we discussed so many times. Circle is here. Okay, so nothing really stands out. Keep in mind, guys, that we are off the earnings season, which is coming up next Friday, next Thursday or next Friday. I don't remember the exact date. Is when, I think, next Friday, when JP Morgan and the big banks are reporting. That's should be considered by many as the signal that the earnings season for the second quarter of 2025 is open, and obviously we're going to get way more action and hopefully way more fun in trading. And instead of focusing on second tier or third tier stocks, we'll focus on the majors, and obviously the trading opportunities will be way better, or so I'm hoping. I mean, it's not like we can complain. The market has been delivering amazing trades, and you just saw over the weekend the display of strength or weakness that happened in half a trading day on Thursday. And now an important announcement. Those who want to follow us live, we will be starting to cover the markets live with a, at least with a, let's start with a startup schedule starting Wednesday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll set things up, and we'll start Wednesday, and we'll announce the hours when we're going to be operating and how it's going to take place. I'm not sure yet, because I've never done it through YouTube directly. We did it before through a trading room, which was an app that was based on screening through YouTube, but not directly through YouTube. So that's and I wasn't manager, so I don't know how it's going to work this time. Hopefully it will work very well. And Those who are with us but didn't hear about our the full episode, full 14 episode series for day trading for beginners, and it's called Day Trading Explained. It's a full 14 chapters, 14 minutes each, built for friendly, for let's call it beginners friendly. It's in a playlist that's listed all over our channel, so you can easily search for it. You can just type day trading and series, or Day Trading Explained and series, and you will find those 14 chapters. There are also additional chapters, and will be more chapters once the earnings season will be open, and we'll add them to the series. While right now we have no earnings season, so we're not going to record anything that has nothing to do with earnings. I mean, real full earnings that impact the market. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for being here tonight. Actually, it's only for 4:40 p.m. So this afternoon, let's call it. Please remember to like, subscribe, and if possible, share our channel with your friends. And we'll see you later on with our best three of July 7th.